morning, my friends. Today I'm going to fix this necklace. It is too small to slip over my head, and yet it's not. It's done in rope style, which means there's no clasp on it. And I actually went out and wanted an extender on it, and this one came with a thing already attached. So I don't know. I'll either use that one or that one. Don't know yet. But I got some wire guards. In this case, it's going to be used for protecting my string, my monofilament. That's what it's called. All right. Let's take this off. And let's undo, I don't know. I'm going to do an awful lot of this simply because this is a brand new spool that actually it has never been used. It is very fine, but it's 25-pound test. So I'm like, that's a win-win when it's when I cut it, I could tell that it was very strong, because this can cut very easy if it's like a 4-pound test. But yeah, so let me tape this back down because we do not want that to unravel. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bead stopper. In this case, it's a binder clip. Come on. Where's the peach part, huh? All right, I'm going to get a different binder clip. This one's prettier anyways. It's got a little cactus on it. It's cute. All right, let's find the end. Put it in there. Okay. Tug on it lightly like this here, just to make sure that it's not going to pull out. Set that over to the side. Find the other end. Ta-da! I'm not going to need a needle simply because this is quite stiff. Next thing we're going to do is we want to look at the pattern. It is 3 1 3 1 3 1. It's got a little white one. Chip my nail. Got these square white ones on either side of this bead, and it's got the rondelles between the red barrel beads, and I want to add to make it a little bigger. So I'm thinking, why not here? I'm going to move this because that's another project. Because there is blue in this, I'm thinking, that blue don't go in there. That's a blue, not a teal. And here's a green. Okay, we want to make sure we get the right colors. I'm going to use these little bitty ones, and I think I am going to put one on either side of these here. Just like that here. So I'm going to need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So there's 6 7 8. Oops, that one's bigger. 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. That should be the right number. I don't have them spaced correctly, so that's why it doesn't look like it is. But let's recount just to make sure. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So I am going to need 14 sets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Oh yes, nowhere near do I have enough. All right, Let's pour some more of these so I get more of those little beads. Okay. Is that the right color? Yeah. Color's important, people. Not only do you need the right size, but you need to have the right color. And the reason I had miscounted and why I recounted was I started out going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I go 5, 6. Yeah, doesn't work that way. Okay. There's a little one. Another little one. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. 13. 14. Now I'm going to glance around, make sure they're all of the right color. These are all the same color. That is good. Would I have normally put an orange red with a teal? Absolutely not. But look at this. It matches that bead. So, since the bead is dictating what colors I should use, I'm going to use it. And once we get it done, if we don't like it, we don't have to keep it because, you know, it's our jewelry. We can do what we want. All right. And yes, I'm cleaning up as we go because it just makes it so much easier. And you can see I've got some green in there. There's that light blue one again. So if I was out in my craft shed where the rest of these are stored, I would take them a moment and put it back where it belongs. But I don't have that right now, and I'm not going to go out there just for that. Another day, another day. You pick your battles. Don't lose the beads. Okay. Where to go? There it is. I know. You guys followed it. You knew You know exactly where it was. All right. Ta-da. Okay, next thing we do, we cut this. Okay, let's put it around. Put it around, 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 put it around. Okay, now I'm going to pull the cord out. All right, as you can see, it also used monofilament on it. There's the knot that they used. There is some breakdown, some degradation, you can see. And I can feel it when I run it through my fingers. So it's good that we're replacing that. All right. Well, the next thing is we just get started. Take the end. And we are going to, let's start with this one here. The bead. As you can see, do you see the color in that? Yeah. Okay. And we just put that like that. Now we're going to do one of the barrel beads. We're going to take a blue, put it there, take the white rondelle. See, if you look at the inside of that rondelle, it's really cool. It's got the red coating on the inside. All right, we're going to do the other one, the other side, because the pattern is this, the white square, and it also has the red in it, the bead, the square, the barrel, the blue rondelle, Oh, there's a bicomb, by the way. I've been calling it rondelle. I am so sorry. That's me bad. Bicombs are like diamond shaped. Rondelles are round. Okay, so let's put these in. There we go. Another barrel bead. Okay. Now that's what the pattern's going to be. Okay, let's do the square, the colorful bead through there, the other square, the barrel bead. And these are all glass. These are nice beads. So adding crystal beads to them is like, sure, why not? They're not like cheapy beads. Anytime you got a bead that has the coloring inside like that, usually it's going to be glass, and it's usually a little more expensive of a bead, quality bead. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. And I will be back after I string the rest of those. Okay, my phone shut off on me. Not sure why, but I was restringing because I had made a mistake after I got them all strung up. So I went to the back side and took it off there because it was closer to the back side than it was to the front side where I was putting all the beads on. So anyways, that's where we stand right now. I'm just redoing these, and I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, I have restrung it again, and I have gone through and made sure that it was blue, white, blue, blue, white, blue, square, bead, square, all the way around, so that I know that the pattern's right. Now I am going to put on a wire guard. And I'm going to slip this on. Nope, that one isn't going to fit. Well, let me see if this one will. I can just, ooh, see that? That will not work. Can you see how those are not lined up? So that would wire guard or not, it needs to be lined up this way and this way. I need those ends to come together perfectly like that. So that when you look at it, you're going, I don't know if that was where it was. Anyways, now since this is a jump ring, I could actually put the wire guard on and then add the jump ring, but I like doing it this way. And slip that through there. Yeah, I don't know why my phone shut off. I had more memory and I had battery, so I think it's just being a jerk. Yeah, that's what I think. All right, now I like to squeeze these together so that they see if I can get it right there. The little horseshoe things, the wire guard. Keep it a little closer together. It just makes it look better at the end. All right. Now I'm going to thread it through a couple of these. Come on, through. Pull it up tight. And thread it through a couple of more. Why? Why not? Do I need that extra strength? No. All right, now I'm going to start knotting. And what I'm going to do to knot it, I'm going around it, and then I'm going through the little loopy thing right here that I left. And I'm going to go through it again because that just strengthens your knot. Okay. Then I'm going to keep it pulled tight, and then I'm going to pull it down. Now we're going to put on through another bead. Right here. Come on. Be nice. Through another bead. As you can see, that knot was not as tight as I wanted it. It was up higher. But that's okay, because it will go into those other beads. Let's keep going here. Okay. It's as far into those beads. As you can see, it's no longer coming through, and they're all tight there. You don't want them too tight because you want to be able to, you want the necklace to move with you, but you don't want to be able to see any of the cording. So there's that. All right, let's go through this here and go through that one there. And then let's tie another knot. Let's see if I can do a better job. Okay. Keep it pulled down. Make a loop. Make a loop. Then go around the string or the cord. Go through. Go through. Come on. Through. All right. Now, keep those tight. Keep that tight. Hold with your nail like that and then just pull. See, I did it. I did it the right way. All right. Let's do a couple of those down the line, and then we're going to turn it over and do the other side. Put the end on the other one. Okay. Oops. I dropped it. Where'd it go? There it is. All right. I'm just going to do it one bead at a time because it's being a stink for me. Sometimes you can do multiple beads. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to cooperate. Now going the other direction's a little bit harder because you don't have the slack. It's going to be... Okay, why aren't you going through? What is your problem? Oh, I see it's not... Oh, it's twisted around. It's trying to make its own knot. Knot. All right, make sure that's all tight. And make a loop. Go around through the loop. Through the loop. You can actually do it several times through this loop if you want. You know, like, I don't know, 4 or 5. Since this is probably going to be my last one, I'm going to actually do 3. Okay, and like I said, we're going to pull it down to the bead. Up, I see a, you see that little loop? That loop is not a good thing. So it's, okay, I got the loop out of there. Get the loop out of there. Tightening it down a little bit. Then I'm going to take and hold it right here. Pull that tighter. Okay. Nope, it's coming up. I don't want it to come up. All right. There we go. And as you can see, you can pull that string really hard, that cording. And it's and the beads slide because the knot's not holding the beads, the knot's holding the cord. It's keeping the cord from moving, not the beads. So if you see the bead come up like that, that's not a biggie. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and just clip that. Let's just go ahead and clip that and go to the other side. Throw that away because I don't need it anymore. All right, let's come over to this side. Let's pull all that down. All right. You see I got a nice long length right here. And we are going to use the other wire guard. There are actually more than one kind of wire guard. There is one that's just like a very, very fine coil of wire. And it's interesting because it's one of the first ones that they used. And again, I gotta fix that. Anyways, like on pearls and stuff back in the day, that's what they would use on that. I'm not liking how this is lining up. Let me squeeze a little bit. You know what? This jump ring here seems very weak. And I'm just going to replace it with something stronger. A stronger jump ring. You can't go wrong if you get a stronger jump ring. Unless you can't close it. Then it could be wrong. I'm going to leave that because like I said, this side's not as easy as that side, and I can just take that jump ring and just go around that. So right now, I'm going to thread this back down through. I'm going to go down several beads before I tighten it all up. There's pretty good. All right, now I'm going to pull here and pull there at the same time, and what that will do is that will draw everything up. All right, I do not want this so tight that I can't maneuver, but you don't want it loose so it shows cording. So you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You're smart. You be smart person. Okay, let's go around here. Put that there. All right, I'm only going to do one on this because I want to get one under the belt here. All right. There we go. Let's thread this and let's keep going because that one knot's not going to hold. I mean, it'll hold for this, but it won't hold up for long periods of time. So, anyways, come on. Like I said, it's easier going the other way because you got space here. It doesn't want to go in that little bitty hole. There it goes. There it goes. Put it through this one. Through that one. And where's you coming out? Where are you coming out? Right up there. Good spot for you. I'm going to tie a more secure knot there. So let's go around. Make sure you get in the right spot. You don't want it, you want to make sure that it's between the same beads. Okay. We go round and around. Come on. Did I lose the... All right. I'm not going around. All right. Round. Round. hold it tight, hold those tight, and just pull it down through and keep it between those two beads and pull it tight. All right. Now that knot probably will never come out because it's like a fisherman's knot, which is apropos since this is a fishing line, right? All right, let's see. That's going through and they come out there. Excellent. And I'm going to tie one more knot. And then we put the jump ring on and this will be finished. All right, let's right there. Go through it twice. Twice. Could do it thrice if we wanted, but yeah. Okay, and just feed the end up through because, well, why not? Where are you going? Are you going through? Where are you coming? Where are you coming out, huh? There you are. And just pull it up. Cut it off. All right, now all I need to do is take that jump ring, hook it onto the wire guard, make sure it's closed up really well, and it's not. Can you see the little space? Can you see the space right there? Yeah, that space needs to be closed up. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. What you do is you hold it and you're wiggling it back and forth while pushing them together. Ta-da! Now you just make sure they're lined up. Now that they are at the same closed area. I want it a little bit there. Ta-da! All right. Now, this has got a, what is that, about a 2-inch extender, 2.5 inches. So I could just put it here, or I could put it there, depending on how long I wanted it. Different shirts will want a different drop, necklace drop, or I could just put it like that. Okay, that is finished. I will put that, hopefully I can take the other picture and put them together and you can see how you like them, you know, which way you like better. Okay, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creations. Thanks for stopping by and watching me repair this necklace. Bye.